Hey guys, I'm back again with another video. Now, this is the first video I'm making since my update video, which explained why I kind of just left for about a month. But yeah, this video, first one back, and it is a great video. Recently, if you have any knowledge of recent Pokemon news, you may know that Gen 8 has been announced. The new region, the Galar region, the starters, I don't think there's anything else other than the starters of the region and a few other hints left in the trailer. Um, I don't have a lot of information. Thing is, I realized literally as I was watching another information video, hey, I should probably do the same thing on my channel, and I haven't been bothered to get any notes at all. So there are a few cool things I want to talk about. So first of all, starters. I don't know the names. I do remember Scorbunny and Sobble. Can't remember the grass type one though. Yeah, starters do look quite cool because we've got a water lizard, we've got a fire bunny, and then the other one looks a bit like Chespin, doesn't it? The grass one. Still can't remember the name, but it looks a bit like Chespin with the face. Yeah, starters are cool. So from what I can see, they're not lacking designs. But I swear, if Scorbunny evolves into another firefighting type, I'll be so annoyed. I mean, what I think when I look at it is either pure fire or possibly, I don't know why, but I look at it and the first thing I think is like maybe a fire normal. Like it would be a really weird combination to get fire and normal because normal doesn't have literally it's got no advantages against any Pokemon. It's just immune to ghost and it's weak to fighting and stuff like that. So it's like it wouldn't make sense to have normal, but it's a bunny. So it kind of would, if that makes sense. Um, yeah, as long as Scorbunny is not another firefighting type, I am fine with it. Um, right, the region, the Galar region. I have recently found out, much to my amazement and complete joy, Galar region is Britain. I have been wanting Pokemon in Britain for so long, you do not know, and it's really creepy because I've mentioned it so many times to my friends who actually care about Pokemon, even just mildly, and they've all been like, yeah, Britain would be cool. And I've mentioned three countries I've always wanted in Pokemon. Britain, which we're getting now, apparently. Africa, so that anywhere in Africa, because I think that would be really interesting, like Madagascar or something as a region, that would be cool. And either Spain or Mexico, preferably Mexico, because we've already had Kalos, which is France, so Spain would be similar. I think Mexico, like the sort of rural areas and the overpopulated areas of Mexico, would be really interesting for a Pokemon game. But yeah, it's kind of creepy. It makes me think that there's microphones all around me, not even just this one, not even the ones on my camera or like my phone. There's like literal microphones hidden in the walls, just capturing everything I say. And then Nintendo's like, right, making that, making that, making that, making that. It's really weird. But yeah, I am obviously ecstatic that it's been made about Great Britain because it's great. Britain, I guess. And cool thing is, you may not be able to notice if you look at the region, but if you flip it, this is a fact I've literally learned from the video I was just watching. If you flip the region, you can see it because the middle-ish area, I think this is kind of like the Lumiose, where it's in the middle of the region, but it's the main city. That is London. And there's another one further to the top, which is supposed to be Edinburgh, which is awesome. And then there's another lake, a lake-ish area on the map, which might end up being like a place like Loch Ness Monster. Can't remember what the area it's called in real life, but you know where that Loch Ness Monster thing is. So that's really cool. Obviously, with this being Great Britain and flipped, I don't think you get much of what Wales would be, or much of Actually, there's no Northern Ireland, but I don't think you're getting much of what Wales would be. I can't tell on the map because it looks like there's clouds over where it could be. So what would be cool is if you went through what would be England and Scotland, and then post game you get the Wales sort of area. That would be cool. And what I also thought would be a really funny joke is if through the entire game, no weather except for rain, because it always rains here. It's just all Britain's weather. It's just constant rain or like any cold day. It's either boring or raining. It's like that, annoying or boring. Only weather you get. So I think that would be kind of cool. So I'm actually hyped for Gen 8. Only problem is I won't be able to play it as soon as it comes out. Well, most likely anyway, I won't be able to play it as soon as it comes out because I don't have a Switch. So I'm going to work on getting a Switch and then getting the game. So that'll be cool. Maybe a Let's Play on this channel of that, if I can, at some point. Hopefully around the time it gets released, but I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah, that's basically all I wanted to say. Like I said, I don't know many facts about it because I've watched one video, which is, well, I haven't finished watching, I'm halfway through it, I was halfway watching it, I was like, I should make a video about this. I feel like I shouldn't I? So I kind of got up and started making this. So yeah, those are the only facts I kind of know. But really, I do think this is going to be a cool region and a cool generation after Generation 7, which is arguably, I think it's the second worst. In my opinion, Univo was the worst. So I think Alola was like second worst or something. It wasn't bad, but it's like not as good as, I don't know, Johto, Hoenn, or somewhere like that. Not not as good because of Z moves and stuff like that. So hopefully Gen 8 doesn't have anything like Z moves or stuff like that. In the trailer though, one sad thing, you can't see Pokemon following you around, so they might have taken that out from Let's Go, but they can obviously add it back in because same coding and stuff, they just have to port over and add a few extra bits of code for different Pokemon. Like, well, a few extra, not really a few extra, all the new ones. Speaking of that, hopefully there's a decent amount of new ones because there was always like 100 or so new Pokemon every generation until Gen 6, I think. And then in Gen 6 it was in the 60s. I think Gen 7 is about 70 or 80 new Pokemon, so hopefully this time I'm going to get at least 100 new ones. But I doubt it, seeing as we've got that many. There's probably not many ideas left. I mean, we could always have like a Studio Light Pokemon, because I've got Studio Light here, and that's the first thing that came to my head. Anyway, before I ramble on anymore, what was that? Before I ramble on anymore, I'll end the video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you had, you should hit that like button and subscribe button as it helps out the channel a lot. That's it for me, so keep on catching.